Hello guys and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Wachera Gikonyo. This video is sponsored courtesy of Showtime TV, and we're here at the WAMBUGU farm for the annual exhibition that happens every year in Nyeri County. And for this year we have the theme for agriculture, for promoting climate friendly agriculture for better economic growth. And we're going to take you around and show you what has been happening here. If you have anything that you want to showcase, your business, anything that you'd like people to see about you, make sure that you make your way here at WAMBUGU farm. And if you haven't watched this, if you will not be able to make your way here, please make sure that you catch it here on my YouTube channel and also at Showtime TV. So walk with me as we take you through this annual exhibition happening right here at WAMBUGU farm. And don't forget to share and subscribe and share to as many people as possible. See you guys.
Its company as a sales and marketing officer here in Nyeri County.
Okay, so I can see behind us we have sunflower, and we also have the butternut. Yes, so maybe you can start with the sunflowers. You can explain to us a little bit more about the plant and the type of farming.
Okay, sunflower is now a very popular commercial crop, both for dairy farmers and even for those who are looking to get oil, because we have now companies which are buying sunflower from our farmers for purposes of squeezing or making cooking oil out of it. So sunflower takes 4 months to mature. All you need to do is get 3 to 4 kilos of seed for an acre, and when we plant it, the spacing should be just like maize, 75 centimeters by 30 centimeters, 75 row to row, and 30 centimeters plant to plant. Now once you plant your sunflower, make sure you weed it well. Get the weeds out by either using chemical weeding, or you can even just go in and weed, because sunflower doesn't like competition from the weeds. So once you use some basic fertilizer like DAP, or even any 17 or 23 to plant. Once your sunflower is at knee high, please apply some nitrogen fertilizer to allow it to form the leaves and to get the energy to produce the heads. So that is some CAN for your top dressing. Then once your flowers form, that is now about time the sunflower will be feeding into the head. So it needs enough rain right from planting up to the time of flowering. Thereafter, minimum rainfall, your heads will form. So Kenya feather is the variety here. It's called sunflower Kenya feather. It gives you up to 3 tons of grain for an acre, and 3 tons. This particular variety has 38% of oil. So once you squeeze, you get up to 38% of oil content, and the rest of the material, what we call the sunflower cake, you can use it to feed your animals. You can use the whole stalk. Actually, sunflower is usable right from the head all the way down to the stalk. This is all good for animal feed. And the stalks also can be used as wood. If you're looking for wood to cook, once these stalks dry, you can use them as wood to cook, or even to make small hedges around your farm, because it's a really strong type of wood after it dries up. So that is Kenya feather. We have it here in Karatina at our depot, and even with our agrovets in Nyeri, and even in Karatina.
So maybe you can tell us about the type of soil that sunflower thrives in.
Sunflower does well in any red soil or any black loam soil that you have. It thrives also well in slightly warmer temperatures, anywhere lower than this place, WAMBUGU, going down towards Mwea. Sunflower will do very well. It doesn't do well in the high altitude cold areas, but it does well in the lower zones in red to black cotton soils, to black loam soils.
Alright, so maybe you can talk about the pest control, about the pests, and how we can control the pest.
Okay, the most serious pest for your sunflower would be the birds. The birds are the most serious pest. Otherwise, the other pests are really, sunflower is not a really problem crop when it comes to pests. On diseases too, it is not a big problem. So the only thing that our farmers need to watch out for are the birds, because as soon as the grain starts filling, then the birds will be your visitors, and they can also cause quite some huge losses. So what we advise our farmers, you can plant earlier, have some small crop for your birds, so that the birds know you have a crop for them. And once your crop comes up, the birds will continue visiting the other crop, and they will not affect your main crop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you can tell us the harvest seasons in Kenya for the sunflowers. Depending, I don't know if it depends on when you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, most of our farmers depend on the rain seasons. Yeah, so there's the March, April rain season. You can do sunflower in that period, and also in the September, October, November rain season. So because it's a good crop, it doesn't require very high rainfalls, so you don't have to worry about irrigation, because once you plant in the main seasons, the 2 seasons that we have, then you should be able to harvest your sunflower in good time, because it is only 4 months and your crop is ready.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Does your company export seedlings and seeds to other countries? Maybe somebody wants to order for the seedlings and they want to maybe venture in this type of farming. Yes.
Yeah, we do actually export. We have an online shop where we can buy similar seeds, simlo.co.ke. You can buy from there. But for export, sunflower we don't export. What we export are actually the white sunflower. There's white sunflower, yeah.
Okay.
So white sunflower is suitable for bird feeding.
Okay.
So once you have white sunflower, we export to the European countries during winter, and they use them to feed birds.
Okay.
Yeah, so besides the black sunflower, there is the white sunflower, but mostly it's for commercial purposes. You use it to feed birds. You use it also as a snack.
Okay, so you can also use it for poultry farming.
Yeah, you can feed your birds poultry farming. In Europe or other cold areas, they feed the wild birds because they don't want them to migrate. So they provide the sunflower seeds for them. Then the birds will not migrate. But otherwise, it's also good for just snacking. At the Kenyan coast, it is a very good delicacy when it comes to Ramadan. During that period, they use sunflower a lot, the white sunflower, as a snack to break the fast. Also, after you have harvested the grain, it is also good for fodder, both the white and the black sunflower.
For?
Fodder. Fodder, I mean for animals, for the animal feeds.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I think, well, that's about, a little bit just about sunflower. I don't know where maybe you can find, do you have a bigger farm maybe you can build, and probably you can show up the process of the seedling farming and everything?
Yeah, unfortunately the big areas where we do sunflower is towards the Kenya-Tanzania border in Loitoktok. That's where farmers are really advanced in growing sunflower, and they even have processing. They process them. They have small processing machines where they squeeze their own oil, and they don't have to buy their cooking oil from the supermarket. Because today sunflower oil or any oil, cooking oil, is very expensive, and we want to encourage our farmers to do black sunflower, where they're able to even acquire these small machines and they're able to squeeze or get their oil, their cooking oil locally.
Okay,
yeah.
Before we can go to the butter.
Correct. This is butternut. Yeah, butternut is also a new commercial crop. It has been there, but today butternut is being really encouraged as a commercial crop because of its nutrition. Yeah, this is really good for young children and also good for people with immune problems, or when your immunity is low. Butternut has very high nutrient content, so therefore, and it keeps very well. This butternut can keep for up to 6 months.
No, okay.
Yeah, once you pick it like this, without breaking the stump, you can keep this fruit for as long as 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah. So with that, you can wait for the market price. And today's butternut is being bought by the kilo.
No, okay.
Not by the fruit. So the more kgs you have, the more money that a farmer earns.
How much does a kg go for right now in Kenya, in the Kenyan market?
In the Kenyan market, depending on the season, it ranges between 80 up to 200 shillings per kg of butternut.
All right.
Yeah.
So how, you say it takes like 4 months to grow?
Yeah, this is 3-4 months crop.
What about the type of soil that it thrives in?
Yeah, okay, it's a heavy feeder, so you need quite some fertile soils.
Yes.
And you also need to make sure the drainage, the soil drainage, like it's not a place where water stagnates. Yeah, like the water drains away, so that you don't have water logging in the farm where you're going to grow your butternut.
All right. And what about its leaves? Are they used for making stew or something, or they?
We don't encourage. If you're looking for the fruit, then please don't disturb the leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they cannot like be fed to animals or human consumption?
No. Okay, for human consumption they are edible. You can eat the leaves when they are still young, but otherwise if you're looking at the fruit, then you want the leaves to remain, because the leaves is what feeds the fruit.
Alright.
So if you disturb the leaves, then your fruits will be affected as well. I mean, you will get less yield on the fruit.
Okay.
But otherwise, if you're targeting the fruit, then don't disturb the leaves, because that is what you're using to feed your feed your butternut.
What are some of the major diseases that could attack the butternut? The butternut, exactly, and how can we control them?
Correct. So for butternut, the most common problem would be powdery mildew attacking the leaves. You get a lot of the powdery, it's like a fungus which attacks the leaves even right up to the young stage. Otherwise, for pests, it's not a serious problem for butternut, because it's not liked by many pests, but just powdery mildew with any common fungicide, you should be able to control the powdery mildew that attacks the leaves. Like you will see here, that leaf, that's what I mean. You can see some white powdery substance on the leaves. That's what we call powdery mildew, and it can be a problem on the whole crop if it is not controlled.
How do you are you supposed to water the plant? Does it do well in a high place?
Correct. At the younger stage, it might require a higher frequency of watering, but as the crop covers the field, as the crop covers the farm, then the requirements for water goes down. You don't need to water it as much as when they are young. And even after it has formed the flowers, then we don't advise you even to get into the field. Because once you disturb the flowers, then you disturb the fruiting of the same.
Great learning there, guys. You're going to learn more about this type of farming. So maybe you can look at the camera and tell your audience where they can find you on social media, and maybe even give your contact. You offer training too?
Sure, we do offer training. On our pages, you can follow us at Similar Seeds on Facebook, on Twitter. You'll find us as Similar Seeds. You can also reach us via WhatsApp. Our contact number is 0722 200 545. Here in Nyeri, you can find us at Karatina. We have a depot there, and you can find all our seeds in all major agrovets, both in Nyeri, Karatina, and any major town. You'll find our products as Similar Seeds in those agrovets.
Thank you so much for your time. That's
thank you.
Very, very educative. Yes, thank you so much. Okay. Ako, tell us your name and your main objective for today.
My name is Julius Kamau, and I work with Rainbow AgroSciences Limited. This is a worldwide company, both manufacturers and distributors of agrochemicals. The reason that we came here, we have that passion of reaching out to many farmers, so that we can farm with them, because whatever we say is that farming is a business, and therefore because we are enlightened, we have that passion to working with farmers.
So maybe you can explain to us some of your products. Are they used with animals or plants, or in both? Maybe you can explain to us some of these products that you came to display today.
Basically, Rainbow AgroSciences Limited, they are manufacturers of insecticide. Those are deal with the pest. They are also manufacturers of fungicide. That one is deal with fungal disease, and they also manufacture herbicides. That one for controlling weeds. And the common product that we have, for example, we have this product being called Capture, and this one, it has two molecules for controlling both sucking and chewing pest. To me personally, I say hii ni kiboko yao. Then we also have a very unique product. We have a product that we call 5-star.
5-star. Do you have it here?
5-star. 5-star. There it is.
Okay. Yes.
This is another product. It is a fungicide. It has two molecules, both for preventive and for curative measures. And this one, these two products, it cut all across to all the crops. Then we also have a very common product, a herbicide. This is a glyphosate. Hii tunasemaga ni jebe la mkulima. This one is a non-selective herbicide. We call it readout. Yes.
All right. Okay. So do you do export? Do you do exporting, or do you just sell your items, your products within the country? Do you do worldwide export?
We do a worldwide export, because we are basically in all the countries. We are in more than 80 countries, having our headquarters in Jihan, China. Therefore, we do worldwide. We do manufacture our product. Then at the same time, we distribute to some companies, and also we sell on our own. Yes.
Right. So maybe you can tell people where they can find you on social media. You can also give their contacts. Maybe somebody who wants to get your products, how can they reach you?
We all over Kenya. Basically here in Karatina, you go to Highland. Then in Moya we have Mazao, we have downtown, we have Ukulima in Kelogoya. Then we have Sagana Farm Care. We are all over in Mel, we are in Farmlink, Meta. We are all over.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you all the best. Guys, you have insecticides, we have herbicides here, so make sure that you have promoted. And on social media, you haven't said where maybe people can like your page or can follow you.
Maybe you can follow us on Facebook, on our website. We just call ourselves Rainbow Agrosciences Limited. And maybe in case you have any question, you're a farmer, you're a distributor, you're a stockist, my personal number is 0721 578 333. Yeah,
Put that,
just come out.
Okay. Thank you so much, Julius. We'll put that number up for anyone who wants to get your products. Thank you so much for your time. All right. Okay. Karibu sana. Tell us your name and what you do.
I'm Simon Jagona.
Yeah.
My company is called Sabasaba Super Irrigation. I do the fitting of irrigations and construction of greenhouses.
Yeah. Okay, so he does construction of greenhouses and also fixing the irrigation. Okay, so take for example somebody who wants to maybe to be fixed for an irrigation scheme maybe in the US. Do you offer your products or your services internationally, or it's just within the country?
Nowadays we are in the country. But if someone can offer a contract to outside the country, I can make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe you can tell us some of the types of irrigation schemes which you maybe venture or you deal with most of the time.
So we deal with the avocado system irrigation. Avocados, whereby we put this we call button drippers. We have maize irrigations, cabbages irrigation, onions irrigations, and we have still what we call mist irrigation, whereby if we have the seedlings, we cannot put the sprinklers, we use mist irrigations.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if anybody wants your services or your training services, training services or whichever services that you will offer, where can they get you on social media, and maybe you can give your contacts?
I am in Facebook, whereby Simon Kimani. Social media don't have social media.
Okay. So just Samuel Kimani. Simon Kimani. So if you want to get his services, kindly get him on Facebook. Karibu sana. Tuambie jina lako and what you do.
Okay, my name is Roslyn Kalewa. I'm the branch manager for Afrodrip Limited, Nyeri branch. Yeah.
So what is the name of your company? What products did you come to showcase today?
Okay, today we came with HDPE pipes, dam liners, drip irrigation system. We also have rain hoses. We also have greenhouse. We construct greenhouse for our customers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And do you do it just nationally, or you do it even internationally?
Oh, we are countrywide in Kenya. We have so many branches. We have Nairobi, the main branch. We have Nyeri. We have Eldoret. We have Kisumu. We have Omali. We have Juja. We have Nyeri branch. We have so many branches countrywide. Yes.
So apart from offering your products, which you said the irrigation schemes, the drip irrigation, do you have like all types of irrigation schemes that anyone who did, for example, somebody wants to start avocado farming or macadamia farming? Do you have all those types of irrigation for somebody who'd like to do such kind of farming?
Yes, we have the button dripper system that goes for trees, that is citrus, fruits, and other trees.
Have the protein is very high, so that's when we harvest. We don't harvest everything, we just harvest 30%. We harvest 70%, 30% continues to become a pupa, so that it can become a fly again. A fly has an average of, it is about an average of 400 to 1,000 eggs. So when you get that, the cycle now continues again. So it becomes a fly lays eggs, maggots. So you have all that, and then it now helps you in terms of reducing the cost of your production. Specifically because say, like, let's say a synopsis,
you have kienyeji chicken. Kienyeji chicken, on a daily basis you use 10 kilos. So that's about, in the current market price, is about 600 daily of that. So what you do, your 10 kilos, you just take 4 kilos of these maggots, unawapatia 6 kilos unapea ile chakula ulikuwa unawapea, and this is very high in protein. So that helps in terms of, instead of using 600 shillings, now you are using 360 shillings. So your cost of production goes lower. Now on the flip side, because we are doing organic farming, the waste that you have given, whether it is human waste, nguruwe waste, pig waste, chicken waste, easy market waste, it reduces it to a foliar, to a fertilizer. Very good NPK. At the last count was about 17 in terms of NPK, and that's what has been used to grow these. So it helps these, and you also use now almasi liquid fertilizer, na unapata mmea mzuri sana, na kansa unaipotelea mbali. Sawa. Thank you.